Hello everyone and welcome to my Java programming tutorial. In this video we will talk about super keyword. Super is a class in Java. So this video is a continuation of my last example in my last video, inheritance. So if you have not watched that video, so I will recommend pause and you have to watch that video first and then come back to this video. In this video we will continue with the same example with the employee secretary class. So let's take a look. So in our last example what we were doing was we had the employee, marketers, secretaries, lawyers and legal secretaries. So we have seen the concept of inheritance, how inheritance work. We were assuming that there was a client and we are programmer, and client came to us with a couple of instructions. So let's continue with the same thing. Let's return to our previous company employee example. Imagine a company wide change. So as you can see, after like 5 years that client will come back to you. So when you are a programmer, you have to write a code in a way that after 5 years you are able to recognize your code, you are able to modify your code. So modification, like when you are working on a large scale projects, modification is the hard part, because that client may come back like after 5 years, 10 years, and then you have to read or understand your own code, right? So let's take an example. Everyone is given a 10,000 raise due to inflation. The base employee salary is now 50,000. As you can recall, the basic employee salary was 40,000, but after 10,000 raise, the basic employee salary is 50,000. Legal secretaries are now making 55 and marketers are now making 60,000. So let's modify our code to see the policy change. I will open Eclipse. So this was the code we tested. This is our client class. As we can go back to our employee class and we can see what is the change we can make. So this is your week 1 project. You can open where you have created the classes. This is my source folder, and in my source folder in the default package I have all of my classes listed. So this was the employee class, this is the employee client class, and this is the employee class where we have written our code. So get salary, so there is a 10,000 change, like everyone is getting 10,000 bonus. So let's remove this 4 and make this 5. So now basic employee salary is 50,000. So let's go back to our employee client class, and as we are testing John, who is a marketer, so John is making 10,000 extra whatever the basic employee salary is. So if basic employee is making 50,000, John should be making 60,000, right? So I will comment the last 2 statements out because we are not testing the last 2 statements. So let's run our code and see after the change what is the salary of basic employee and the salary of the marketers. As you can see, when we made a change to employee, that change didn't affected the marketer. Marketer is still making 50,000. So this is a problem in your code, because after like 5 years you don't remember that how many different categories were making extra. So the best way to do it, what we do is, let's open our class. So here's the marketers, and we have legal secretary as well who are making 5,000 extra. So let's open legal secretary class as well. So we have this marketer over here. So marketers, so over here, instead of going to each and every class and making a change, what you do is you use the super keyword. So super keyword act over here as like super duper keyword. It helps you a lot. So what you do is, super refers to the parent class. Super dot, you call the method you want to modify. So in our case we are modifying the method get salary. So dot get, it will give you the salary. Super dot get salary will give you the salary from the employee class, and then what you do is add your 10,000. So marketers were making 10,000 extra. So this is what you do, changing. So this will now, and this is the statement you have to do when you are creating the code for the very first time. So after like 5 years, you don't have to go to marketers class, legal secretaries, maybe lawyers are doing something else. You just go to employee class and you just make one change, which is from 4 to 5, and then that change will automatically reflect because of this super keyword to each and every method. Same with the legal secretary class. What we will do is, we will let's remove this 4, and what we will do is, we will say super dot again get the salary, and add 5,000 to whatever the salary basic employees are making. Now go back to your client class, run your code, and let's see what super keyword did for us. So yes, we have a change. We have basic employee, who is EMP, employee object, is making 50,000. We have marketers, who is John, who was making 10,000 extra, and now he's making 60,000. Again, you can use the super keyword for other things as well. If you recall from our last video, from our last example, there was a lawyer class where we made a change. So over here, get vacation days. So maybe there is a change that everyone is getting. In future, maybe everyone, the basic employees, are getting 3 weeks of paid vacation. Again, you don't want to mess up with the lawyer class. So what you will do is, whatever the data you are retrieving from your parent class, you call that method with the super keyword. So you will say super dot get vacation days. I think it's the get vacation is the method, and plus 5. So whatever the change after 5 years, 10 years, company make like 3 weeks of paid vacation, 4 weeks of paid vacation, lawyers will always get 1 week extra. So that is how you will give lawyers 1 week extra. That's it for the super keyword. We can go back into our client class and we can test vacation days for Lisa. Lisa dot, let me remove the comment, and compiler will automatically show you all the listed method in that class, like what are the methods Lisa can call. So get vacation is the method, so we can see how many vacation days Lisa can get. It will be 15. So that's it for the super keyword. That's it for this video. Thank you. Bye bye.